Hi, I'm Miss Tiffany.
And I'm Liam Webb.
And we're from...
And we are from Vintage Downtown.
And today we are going to teach you how to make...
bread in a bag.
bread in a bag. So you're going to need your grown-up, and you're going to need a few things before you start. So we'll give you the list, and then you can pause and go find them and meet back here when you've got them. So you're going to need a gallon-sized Ziploc bag, 3 cups of flour, 1/4 of a cup of sugar, 1 packet of yeast, and if you don't have the packets, you just have the bottle of yeast, it's 2 1/4 teaspoons. You need 1 cup of warm water, 1/4 of a cup melted butter, and 1 teaspoon of salt. Cool? Okay. So, the first thing we're gonna do is open our zip bag. Yeah. And put 1 cup of flour. So scoop your flour into your cup. There you go, Liam. Make sure it's level. Can you make it flat? There you go. Good job.
It's not full of flour.
We're gonna put that in. And then here's our sugar. And here is our yeast.
Bowl's cold.
The bowl is cold because we keep our yeast in the fridge. The next thing we're gonna add is a cup of warm water. Go ahead. Good job. Very good. Now we're gonna try and get some of this air out, and we're going to seal the bag. And do you remember what we do next?
Mm-hmm.
Go for it. You're gonna shake it, and you're gonna squish it. Get it all mixed up. Keep squishing. Keep kneading. Let go of it like that. Yeah, you gotta make sure it's all mixed up. You wanna make sure the yeast and the water and the sugar and the flour all are hanging out together.
And then you shake the bag again.
And then you shake the bag again. Good job. Okay, and then you put it down on the counter for 10 minutes and let it rise. So 10 minutes later, and you should have a bag that looks like this. What can you see in here, Liam?
I can see little bubbles that are making holes.
Yes, that's your yeast doing its job. It's eating at the flour and at the sugar, and it's making bubbles that are gonna make our bread nice and bubbly and delicious. So next, what we're gonna do is add another cup of flour. So can you add another cup of flour, Liam?
Is this our last cup?
Nope, not our last cup. You got it?
I think we need to move the spoon.
That's okay. Good job, bud. Level it off a little bit. Remember, make it a little bit flat. You can use your hand. There you go. That's good. Good job. Pour it in here. And then you're also going to add your 1 teaspoon of salt. So here's our salt. Sprinkle it all in there. Good job. And your 1/4 of a cup of melted butter. Can you pour it in the bag? Great job, bud.
Looks gross.
Oh. Okay. So then you're gonna squeeze the air out one more time. And you're gonna seal it one more time. Let's make sure it's got a good seal. Okay, do your thing, kiddo.
And then we shake it and
Squeeze it.
squeeze it again.
All right. Good job. Make sure you're mixing everything up. I like your moves. Okay, so I'm gonna do 1 quick squeeze. Ooh, you did a good job. Okay, so we did this, and now we're going to add our very last cup of flour.
Put it on my finger.
I'm so sorry. Are you okay?
I'm okay.
Oh, good. I'm so glad. I'm sorry that I dropped it on your fingers. Can you put 1 more cup of flour in here for me?
I mean, this is our last.
This is our last scoop of flour.
It pinched me.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you all right? Do you need anything?
No.
There you go. Okay, dab that in there.
I'm nice and floury.
You are nice
If you
and
want my
flour.
flour, get it now.
Get it now? Okay. So we are going to mix it one more time. And this time we're going to leave it on the table and just kind of give it a little massage. Can you help me?
I can massage it good.
Not too hard. We don't want to shake. Whoop! You squeezed it so hard our bag popped open. Just give it a little mushes. There you go. Good job. Make sure you get it all in there.
I was beating it like a
I
drum.
heard you. Okay, now what you're going to want to do is flour your work surface. So Liam, can you take some of the flour that is on the counter and just kind of spread it out. You're going to want to get your hands all floury too, because now we're going to take our dough. You ready, bud?
Yeah.
Are you sure? And we're going to pour it out of the bag. And you don't have to get all of it. Get as much as you can out of the bag. There's going to be parts that stick. We don't need that anymore. And now we're going to very carefully knead. So you're going to fold the bread in on itself. Can you do that, Liam?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Make sure we get all of our little extra pieces. Good job. Keep going. And this you're probably going to knead for 5 to 10 minutes. You can sing songs. You can say nursery rhymes. You can just talk. But you're going to want a good 5 to 10 minutes, especially if you have smaller workers who maybe don't push as hard as your older workers. Good job. Are we going to take turns? So just knead. You hear my table squeak a little bit.
You might want to roll.
Nope, we got to knead. Bread needs to be kneaded. I see. That's okay. We don't need all of the pieces. Do you need another turn kneading, or are you good?
I need another gun.
I can't wait to watch you. There you go.
I have to flatten it.
You do. Pull it towards you. Fold it in half. There you go. And push down with this part of your hand, with the palm of your hand. Fold and push. And fold and push. So we will see you back in 10 minutes when you're finished kneading. So we've kneaded it for 10 minutes, right? Do you remember what we do next, Liam? We have a greased loaf pan, and we're gonna take our dough and put it in there. No, you don't have to squeeze it too hard. It's okay. So it's kind of in here like a little log, and you're going to leave it and cover it with a tea towel for 30 to 45 minutes. Okay? So we will see you back in 30 to 45 minutes after our bread has had a chance to rise. 30 to 45 minutes later, you'll come back and uncover your dough. And what's going to happen to it, Liam? Do you know? Did it get bigger or smaller?
It got bigger.
It did. This week in our classes, you'll talk about the parable of the yeast and how something very small makes such a big deal in the kingdom. What was very small that made a big deal in our bread?
Well, we were letting it rise.
It's the yeast.
While we were letting it yeast, it got bigger and bigger.
You're right. The yeast got bigger and bigger and helped it grow. You're going to take your dough and you're going to put it in the oven at 375 degrees for, do you remember? 25 minutes. Good job. So we will see you back with our finished dough in 25 minutes. So I lost my little sous chef, but it is time to take our bread out of the oven. And when you do, you should have a nice golden loaf. I hope you guys had a lot of fun making bread today. I cannot wait to see you again. Love you lots. Bye.
Bye, vintage kids friends.